Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I'm going to discuss some of the things that have been on my mind. One of them is whether or not I should retire. That's right, I said it. I wonder if I should just retire. So I have to search deep and find things that I never knew about myself. Things like, where do I find my inspiration? And once I do find it, what am I going to do with it? In this episode, we're going to find out. My name's Jeff Mohr, I'm the Northwoods Carver, and thanks for seeing what I saw. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of whatever this is. I have had a few revelations, if you will. Over the last 2 years, I'd suffered some serious physical things. One was a motorcycle incident where myself and my wife were backed over by a semi, and I was in 10 months of rehab for that. So I kind of lost a year. And then right when I was starting to feel like I could go back to work, I didn't feel right. Like I didn't feel so good. And I felt horrible, actually. I couldn't walk to the barn without stopping, I don't know, 5 times. It was horrible, right? So my wife, you might know the story, she told on me to my doctor, and I had some heart stuff done. And I felt great after that. Started taking some meds. They didn't seem to affect me too bad, except for a few were messing with me a little bit. And then they upped the doses. Next thing you know, I'm getting all this water on me. I don't know, I can't lose the weight. Like, no matter if I diet or fast or nothing. My weight just kept going up and up and up. And I'm still fighting it. And because of it, there's a lot of issues that happen with my back, and, just being winded all the time, it makes it very difficult to do anything. And this is after, right? So the medication that I've been on, they've been messing with me so bad, like I can't do anything. I can't work. If I do, I have to stop every 5 or 10 minutes. It's just as bad as before I went in for my heart stuff. So I don't know. We got to figure it out. But I'll be honest with you. I know sometimes I like to fool around and I like to kid around, but I actually thought about, because of all this, throwing the towel in, just retire completely and move into something else. Something else came along and I was offered a position, and it's great, but not right now. Maybe next year it'll be great, but right now it's an entry thing. And it's something I've always wanted to mess with. So I thought about seriously for a couple months that I would just retire and leave carving permanently because of my condition. But I'm actually still thinking about it. I've got, this business has been really good to me. And I hope that the work I've done to this point, isn't just for nothing. So, I've been teaching students for about 7 years, and I've been carving full-time for 36 years, and I love it. But it just, because of my physical problems, everything just seems to wear on me, even more than it used to. So, I'm just at this point in my life where I could either dig my heels in and go back to work, as much as I can, doing as much as I can with my conditions, or I can give it up. And here's the funny thing. I've been told that I inspire people. I inspire my students, and I found myself needing inspiration like you wouldn't believe. And it takes more than just seeing cool pictures online these days for me to get inspired. It takes the effort of someone that I helped along the way and see them shine. And I've got some students that actually inspire me to keep going and not to give up. And I wouldn't call it giving up. I mean, I don't know this business anything, and this business doesn't owe me anything, but to me, I just feel like I have a voice in this world, and it's in this realm for now, in this thing called chainsaw carving. So I'm going to just say that one of my biggest inspirations has been coming from one of my students, Bill Kenziora, who has taken everything I've told him and he has prepped himself. He's left his full-time job and he is getting into it. And my wife and I are really proud to see him come so far so fast. I think I've been with him now I've been his mentor for a couple, 2-3 years, and from where he was to where he is coming, doing what he's doing now, it's very inspirational to me. So because of that, I'm just gonna struggle through the next few years probably, and eventually I'll retire, but not now. I feel like I got some more sawdust to make. And yeah, it's inspirational. Today's project is going to be about making money. Everyone likes to make money, right? What about you in the corner? How about the other guy watching in Sweden? You like making money? I know I do. I just haven't been able to lately because of, health conditions and things like that. But I've had some people that have inspired me to continue on as they show up, right? They'll show up and help me out. So it's kind of a big deal. And I want to give a shout out to my homie, Bill Kenziora. Thanks, buddy, for all the help. And to Jake Rhodes for coming down. Hopefully, I shouldn't thank him yet. He's not here yet, but I will thank him. And when it happens. So today we're gonna mess around with a couple of there's two appendages. So we're just gonna do probably a couple bears, like small bears, in here somehow. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when I'm done. But thanks everyone for sticking around. Thanks for seeing what I saw. Don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that notification bell pronto so you can see all the stuff that I'm going to be making. And watch for that speedy footage. So I'm just gonna say it right out. This video is difficult for me to make. Just doing these little bears was a lot for me. I know it sounds weird, right? Like if you look at my catalog going back 36 years, there's massive pieces in there. There's all kinds of great, impressive work that I'm proud of, and then I struggle just doing these 3 bears now. I have to sit down. You'll see me sitting down quite a bit. Here I go. I was just sitting down. Yeah, I do that quite a bit because my back locks up, and yeah, I'm winded. It's just a mess. It's not good. But you know, thankfully, I have some good friends and some students of mine that are growing ever closer, and they want to learn as much as they can while they can. Which, you know, why not? Why wouldn't they? So I'm an open book for them. You know, I guess in the end, I'll probably always be creative and be an artist of some sort. I'm thinking about. I mean, I purchased a bunch of DOS clay, and I'm going to make some styrofoam. I don't know what they call them. Maybe not a substructure, but an armature, and maybe do some clay and play around with that. I have a good friend of mine, Dennis Franzen. That's his jam. That's his gig, and I want to learn how to do all that stuff. I want to learn how to carve pumpkins correctly. Not just into jack-o'-lanterns, but actually learn how to carve pumpkins and watermelons and squash or whatever. It's something I can do while I'm just sitting there. I'm not giving up though, folks. Don't think I'm giving up. I want to try some, you know, other things before I, you know, totally give up the ghost on carving. So don't think I'm out of it, but I'm just going to need a little extra help. And if these bears don't look quite up to snuff, it's because they're not up to snuff. But I have to be honest with myself, and I have to be honest with people that are watching my videos. I got to make sure that, you know, I'm not trying to just front and you know, make anyone believe I'm better than I am, because I'm not. This is where I'm at right now. Can I do better? Probably, but I'm carving for the money here, people. I'm carving for the money. Hate to say it, but this is one of those fun pieces where I need a win, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't really matter what it looks like to me at this point. I just need a win. I've been working on the same 3 pieces for the last year, on and off, just because of my health. And oh, there I go with the gouge. And I'm just doing it. I'm just doing this piece just so I can sell something in between the big ones that I can actually say, yeah, I did this today. I know it's crazy, right? But here I am bringing the piece in, and I think I'm going to detail it at this point. Yeah, got my little 120 with the 6-inch Samurai Legend, and just going to town on it. Doing a lot of little nicks, nothing fancy, just basic stuff, super basic. The form doesn't require any kind of real detail, so I'm not going to lend my time to an endeavor like that. So I'm just gonna kind of make faces with them, make the faces, maybe do a little bit of detail, but not too much. Maybe just, well, it's not that kind of piece anyway, so I'm not gonna go bonkers on this thing. You know, if I can get $500 for it, I'd be happy. It's one of those. It's maybe I will get more, maybe not. To me, it doesn't really matter at this point. I just like I said, I need a win. And it would be nice to sell, because then it would inspire me to do more. Money inspires. Yes, it does. But not as much as, you know, humans do. So this is after the paint. I did not film the paint because I don't know. I think I spaced. Oh no, I know what it was. Camera was dead. I left it unplugged all night, and yeah. So here I am, just doing a little bit of flap sanding to take some of that, work some of that extra char off of there and bring out some highlights. And I take a little soft sander, Makita soft sander, and get in there and blow it all off. And yeah, and then I think the next thing is going to be sealer, if I'm not mistaken. Boy, I wish I moved this fast in real life, but yeah, there you go. And here's, you know, this is one of those things where I hate shiny bears, and these bears turned out shiny, and I was just like, well, we got to do something about that. So I dumbed them down with some little bit of, I just dry brushed a little brown on them, just to fix up the shininess. I kind of dulled it down. I think I sprayed a little black spray paint behind, the little pieces, and so they'd pop a little better. And there we go. Okay, everyone. So this is it. I'm sorry I didn't get too many really good pictures of me painting on it. I mean, if you watch my videos, you've seen it done before. But this is me just trying to burn up a log. I wasn't trying to break any records or carve anything to within an inch of its life. This is just something I can sell very quickly. Didn't put a lot of time into it. And sometimes as a carver, even an experienced carver, you have to go back to doing this kind of stuff once in a while. So never put yourself in a position where you feel like you're too good to go back and do some cash and carry stuff once in a while, because unfortunately we have to do that. This is my example of something that's very quick, and I like to do these things. I'll be doing a few more of them hopefully, and I'll be doing some other bigger, more impressive things, but for right now, this kind of brings me back to basics, and I kind of like doing them. So if you like what I do, don't forget to like and subscribe, smash the notification bell, so it gives you first dibs on the next thing I do. So thanks everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.